For Thursday streams, not Thursday, silly me. Friday streams, we're going to be starting Dream Tactics, which is an indie tactical RPG that takes heavy inspiration from, well, Game Boy Advanced era style strategy games. I played it for a bit and it was really fun, and I'm hoping to be able to get through the whole game on stream with you guys. I could definitely go for easy or medium. Last time I did a test run of this game, I did it on medium mode. And it wasn't too bad. However, what's a stream without a little bit of struggle, right? I figure we might as well go and start on hard mode. Luna, my legs are killing me. Can we please take a break? Not yet. We're almost there. Just a bit further. You've been saying that for the last 3 days. Right, but this time we're actually almost there. So you have been leading me on this entire time. I don't even know where we're going. How many times have we been over this? The dream world is collapsing. We need to get to the Nexus and meet with the goddess before it's too late. Okay, so how do we get there? The entrance to the Nexus should be within this area, although things do look a bit different from how I remember. So we're lost? That's not what I meant. Keep an eye out. I have a feeling we're not alone here. There are 3 supported control modes. I'm using random playing control for the best experience. I know, however... Press C to attack while exploring. You can bonk things. Mainly interactables in the map you find. Free. With a smiley face. It's a treasure chest. Ah, come on, it's a treasure chest. Treasure chest can never do any wrong. We got you now. Fork over your loot and no one gets hurt. See, bud? I told you. No one can resist a free treasure chest. Makes for an easy catch every time. I was starting to have my doubts, but you were right. Let's shake them down for all they got. Our first battle, the tutorial battle. The enemies in this game are pillows. First ones are against Bill and Larry. Common pillow found throughout the dream world. And here we have our 2 starting characters, Nerdu and Luna. Luna is a paladin type character. She specializes in tanking and close range combat. You can see her cards here. Her main gimmick is carrots. She can plant carrots on the ground. Each stack of carrots gives her an increased crit rate, and certain cards, such as Shield Bash, has certain interactions with it. We'll see other cards she has that also interact with it more. Neru is the spellcaster. She primarily relies on range. However, she's also a debuffer. Primarily, she inflicts sleep, a status ailment, which I'm pretty sure... What is it? Let me see... Nope. Yeah, it decreases the unit's agility and dexterity. And you can see a lot of her attacking cards and healing cards, because as a spellcaster she's both a black and a white mage. They interact differently depending on if the opponent or the ally is asleep. So that's the set game plan for these 2. Let's get into the actual combat. What do the pillows rest on when they sleep? Good question. Press Z on a unit to open the act menu. Each card has an MP cost, and you start with 5 MP every turn. This determines how many cards you can use and in what order. You can play as many cards as you can afford, and it fully refreshes every turn, and they don't stack. So on any given turn, if you have an option to help yourself, you're better off doing it, because you'll start off completely fresh. Anyways, let's check the chest. Oh, a bronze staff. Anyways, I am gonna wait with Neru because she grabbed it, but since Larry can't reach, instead I'm gonna have Neru move over here. Gonna have her plant a... No. Okay, it's okay. Instead, let's bonk. And then Moon Slash. Not a crit. That's okay. Not a crit again, but that's fine. Your turn ends once all they're done. Yep, just like Fire Emblem, you just wait. End your turn. So we saw Neru in action. Or we saw Luna in action, sorry. Now let's see Neru. Again, the crux of her game plan revolves around inflicting enemies with sleep. Unfortunately, she didn't get the sleep effect this turn. But that's okay. Because if you see at the bottom, we actually have the option to redraw cards. On the left, you see a number. This determines how many times you can re-roll a card in your hand to get a new or better one if the one you have right now doesn't help you out. For example, I have 2 wakes, but that's not really something I care about, so I'm going to try to redraw one, and boom, we got snooze. So I can inflict this on Larry, and now we can start doing damage. Shooting Star here does only 10 damage, but if an enemy has sleep, it hits twice. Boom. And you can see Star Slam has something similar. It deals 1.5 times more damage if the enemy is asleep. And he's dead. Just our luck. What's wrong? It looks like there's a population of pillows in the area. Pillows are evil, selfish tricksters that will try to take advantage of any opportunity. Dealing with them is such a pain. Really? They seem like pushovers to me. Don't underestimate them. Their stupidity knows no bounds. That bronze staff gives us a good chance to talk about the equipments. Each character has a set amount of equipment points, denoted for separated by attack equipment and defense equipment. It determines how many pieces of equipment you can have on at once and what tier of rarity, given that as equipment gets stronger, it gets more expensive. See the bronze staff here increases intelligence by 3, which is Neru's magic stat. So naturally, that's pretty good for us. Wait, so you're saying that Bill and Larry are dead? Yeah, I saw it myself. This weird-looking rabbit and sleep-deprived chick came out of nowhere and killed them in cold blood. Are you serious? Do you think they're coming for us next? I have no idea, but... Wait, holy crap, that's them right over there! Everyone, get out of here! We're under attack! Wait, we didn't come to fight, we're just passing through! Yeah, right, you liar. How many suckers have fallen for that one? What? Rookie! These girls are dangerous. Run to town and tell them to send backup. We'll hold them off as long as we can. Alright, second battle. Before each battle, you get a set amount of slots to determine where you want characters to go. In my instance, I'm gonna have Neru over here and Luna over here. So let's begin. 4 important stats to any given card. MP cost, target, range, and AoE. Yeah. MP determines how much it costs per turn to use. Target determines whether it targets an ally, an enemy, or an empty space. Range determines how far away something can be before it's out of reach, and AoE determines whether it has splash and can hit things other than the thing you target. That's just denoting stuff like carrots, which increase luck / crit chance. Alright. The reason I wanted Neru over here is because we have more than just basic pillows. For here, we have the Archer pillow. This one. Mercenary by trade, this marksman's bow rarely misses its mark. As you'd expect, these are ranged fighters. We also have over here the primitive pillow. Special inflicts that, which is dizzy, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, stun, unable to act for 1 turn. This pillow wishes to return to a simpler time without magic. Ooh, ooga booga. Anyways. So, starting on Neru's turn, I want to take care of this archer as soon as possible, so let's put him to sleep. And let's start blasting. Let's re-roll a card. No, that's not. Oh, you mean Mizuki? Mizuki's very cute. Anyways. Harvest is... Try not to spam too much. Anyways. Harvest is basically Luna's equivalent of set play, setting carrots. Only issue is I can't move. But you know what? Set play is set play. Ow. Oh, I missed. This card of hers is Hop, which, as you'd expect, lets her move from one tile to another without consuming a movement action, which is actually great for me because what it lets me do is move over here, gather a carrot, then use her Hop card. Slap. Boom. Good amount of damage, although I did wish it crit. Okay, so... Once again, Neru's going to rely on her sleep to start blasting things. And it's dead. Unfortunately, she can't actually reach anything from here, so we're going to have to pass on this turn too. Since Luna's stunned, well, gotta get Neru in to save the day. Lullaby to heal, although it doesn't inflict her with Drowsy, but that's actually fine. Let's inflict all of them with Snooze again. And... we can kill this guy. Neru still can't do anything, but... oh, he missed. There we go. And they all leveled up too. They will receive a distribution of stat points based on their stat groves. Not terribly interesting at the start, but you gotta start somewhere with these kinds of games. You can see my earlier playthrough right there. We got 3 paths to go through. Or potential paths, I should say. Trap gauntlets, like these, are basically just mini puzzles. And your reward at the end is Luna's lunchbox. An item specifically designated for Luna, given the fact that it gives her a carrot every 2 turns. Which not only helps with her crit rate, as carrots inherently do, but Luna has cards that specifically benefit when she has carrots. So, at the start, this is going to be a pretty useful item for her. Money. I say money, but they're buttons. Button money? Money buttons? Something something. Barrel. Barrel. You see these tents in general? These tents generally signify where enemy reinforcements are going to show from, so we know at some point we're going to be ambushed from the right, but Well, would you look at that? Looks like the rookie was telling the truth. Everyone, assume battle stations. Luna, should we just look for another route? Sadly, we have no other choice. This is the only way forward. Fine, let's get this over with quick then. Once again, we can see we got some extra pillows to worry about. Alongside the archer, we also have cover pillow. Donning a cover, this pillow fancies himself more sophisticated than his common counterpart. He just has more defense than the average pillow does, honestly. That's the whole thing about him. Yeah. 7 to 5, 9 to 5. For him, what happens if you take the left path? What, this path? These guys kind of look like Among Us. Yeah, I already explained the redraw system. We can actually ignore this guy for now because he's just a normal pillow. I'm more concerned about these guys over here. So, first, I'm actually going to have Luna go in first. Have her smack. Use these two attacks first, because here we see an instance of one of her cards that plays nice with her carrot stacks, the Carrot Lance. It deals a good amount of damage, but it gets an increase in range for every carrot she has, up to a max of 5. So you see, now that we use those two cards, good chunk of damage. And we're able to get double dip on this guy back here, and he hasn't even acted yet. Now we're going to move Narrow in, and the reason I wanted to move Luna in first was so that when I hit snooze, I could hit all three. It might sound weird to give Luna a snooze, but because of Naru's supportive capabilities being amplified when her allies are sleepy as well, this actually works out in the long run. We are going to focus the cover pillow. Oh, crit! It didn't double. That's fine. The nice thing is, you see, as long as a card doesn't target allies, it won't actually damage them, even if it would otherwise look like it would hit them. I didn't get anything good on the reroll, so I guess we just gotta leave him. Well, I mean, more snooze. Debuffs like snooze do stack with each other. So it is actually worth it to use more than one. Naru's a bit beat up right now, but the biggest threats to her and her and Luna are gone. So now we can focus more on death. Anyways, I'm gonna let Luna Naru heal herself, and then. Oh, he wasn't asleep. Whoopsies. That's okay. Because what we can do instead is... Boop. Boop. Oh, I was really hoping it would crit. That's fine. Oh. Flyer reinforcements. Balloon pillow. The peak of pillow technology. The balloon allows the wearer to fly over obstacles that most cannot pass. It's just a flyer. That can still pose a problem, though. But for now, let's focus on the problems we have at hand. That guy's gone. Let's get these guys sleepy. And let's heal. Lucky me, we actually managed to get the carrot lance, and she has 3 stacks of carrots, so... Beautiful. See if I can pull another carrot lance. I can! Unfortunately, not able to use another one even if I did roll it, as I only have 1 MP left. But again, that's fine. Let's try to target this balloon. Shout mean things at them. You aren't that fluffy. Emotional damaging balloons. And he's dead. Even if this guy can hit next turn, he doesn't do too much damage relative to enemies in front of him. So, once we take care of that, we are kosher. Yeah, only 9 damage from 1 enemy. Nice job, buddy. Sleep. And just start bombing him. Wake is an interesting spell. It heals allies inflicted with Drowsy, but it also damages enemies that are inflicted with it. So in short, win-win situation. Level 3. Later on, we'll get more cards as well to use in our decks, but for now, we just got the bare minimum. As you explore the dream world, you may come across the merchant. Should have called this game Pillow Fight? I get it. At the merchant, you can spend your buns to purchase better equipment and sell the ones you don't need. You can buy back your sold items for the same price at which you sold them. Sell and equip items to keep your inventory tidy. Hey folks! The name's Milo, and I've got some powerful equipment on sale for whatever adventure you're embarking on. Come on, Nero, let's get out of here. He's just another stupid pillow trying to scam, rob, or otherwise be a pain. A pillow I may be, but a shyster I am not. My shop boasts a variety of equipment that will make your life much easier. And not only that, but all of it is backed by my 100% button-back guarantee. I don't know, Luna, that does sound pretty good. Fine, but don't say I didn't warn you when he inevitably rips you off. A lot of his equipment is pretty expensive for the very early game that we're in. Luckily. I said luckily, but that's still not enough money. Or wait, no. Up ahead here is... yeah. Oh, new cards. Yep. Just as I was talking about. We got new cards for Nero to use. Although other characters can technically use other characters' cards... oh, yeah, sure thing. I was gonna say, even though other characters can use cards that don't belong to them, it isn't as effective. And generally, you want to build to each character's strength, aka the dedicated cards they have. Anyways, Carrot Missile. This is a 4-ranged card, which finally gives Nero more consistent range. And it's meant to pair with her Harvest card, as when she's standing on top of a carrot from it, this card deals a guaranteed critical hit. Right now, Moonslash is probably the least is probably like the most disappointing card I have, and she could really use some range. Nero shouldn't be the only one who's able to attack from distance. So I'm going to swap 2 of those out. And we have 200 buttons, just enough to talk to Milo again and get something. As I mentioned, equipment is split into 2. You either have equipment either cost red points, which are attack points, or defense points. In that regard, I'd rather buy defense for either of them. The question is what? I'll get the buckler and then give it to Neru. Neru's main goal right now is to tank damage. Luna's main goal right now is to tank damage since Neru, as a sorceress, naturally, needs to rely on healing and support. And she doesn't have the stats. One more unique pillow to introduce. The Mage Pillow. A studious scholar, he has dedicated most of his life to the study of wizardry. When do you get more characters? Technically, this is like the prologue / chapter 1. And it's after you get it, after you beat it, that you're then able to go into separate areas and get more characters. But we'll get there when we get there. We'll get one more character before we finish chapter 1 too. Anyways, you notice this treasure chest over here. They'll probably mention it when I get in. Oh yeah, it's just telling the difference between defense and resistance. Yeah, time chest. Time chest. Open them or beat the battle before 7 turns to get whatever's inside. Otherwise, it's gone forever. Womp womp. Anyways, similar idea as to before. Cover pillows have less res than defense, and wizards are generally dangerous. But right now, the main focus is going to be to get rid of them. Smack, smack, and big damage. Okay, now, once again, sleep is good. Sleep is king at dealing good damage. Yep, just like that, they're already gone. I do want that chest though, so I'm gonna be silly and a bit selfish to get it. Neru can't do much damage to the wizard because they both have good res against each other, so instead I'm gonna focus on taking out the archer. Unemployed wizard graduate? Yeah, they tend to be. Shh, that didn't kill. Alright. It's fine. More pillow reinforcements, huh? Of course there would be. Let's have her retreat and use Lullaby to get herself back up to near full. She can't reach Luna here, but that's okay, because a bronze band. Alright. Mario and Luigi Dream 2 looking real weird. Yeah. Healer pillow. Fresh out of med school, this pillow is eager to heal his teammates. What a nerd. Alright. Pop a carrot. Pop a carrot. And bonk. Let's drop a harvest here for next turn. What other games you have planned? If you look at the schedule tab on my Twitch, you'll be able to see what games I have planning up real soon. I have another stream planned tomorrow. If you don't watch the Super Mario Bros. Super Show, you're gonna turn into a pillow. Well, that's no good. Let's heal up Luna real quick. Oh, that's good. Let's go gambling. Aw, dang it. Ow. Ow. Let's try to take care of these wizards before their friends can get over here. Carrot missile? Always being a crit makes it deal really good consistent damage like that. Now the question is, can I roll another one? I can't. Might as well gather this carrot then. Pop a snooze. Oh, that's what you meant? I do have some ideas. I'll have to think on them though to see if they fit. But I will let you know. I'll let you guys know. Don't worry. Fat crit damage is always peak. Always good. Anyways, let's hop. Let's bonk. Oh, I missed. Slap. Okay. Bonk. Bonk. Send in the missile now. What? It missed? Bruh. Die. Attained a pillowcase. I don't want to think about where that came from. But it does grant +2 defense and res. So I'm gonna... Yeah, you know what? Let's just turn Luna into more of a tank. Why not? And then we'll give the buckler to Neru so she actually has really good mixed bulk. Obliterate it now. Greetings, traveler. We welcome you to our village, except if you're a bandit. No bandits allowed. I am able to raise the music volume specifically, yeah. Star Hammer! New cards for Neru. Deals 18 magic damage, and it deals 20% more damage for every snack of sleep that she has on herself. Is that good, by the way? For the music, I mean. I am actually going to replace Wake outright. Oh, it's just water. I'm going to replace it outright with Star Hammer, mainly because it's good, consistent AoE damage. Okay, that's good. Captain, the bandits have arrived at the south. Bandits? Wait, are you talking about us? Nice work, rookie. Men, it's all up to us. We're the last line of defense. We can't let these hooligans ransack our homes and destroy our village. Naru, I remember this area. The Nexus is just up to the north. Yeah, but there's like 100 pillows in the way. Do we really have to fight through this? Luna! It's Sophie, our third-party member. I can't believe you left without me. Do you have any idea how hard it's been to catch up to you two? Yeah, tell me about it. I don't think I've slept properly in days. Perfect timing, Sophie. We could really use your help here. Who else did you bring with you? Huh? What do you mean? You saw our message, right? Gather as many dreams as you can and meet us at the Nexus? I put it right on your doorstep. There's no way you could have missed it. Oh, right. That message. You didn't gather anyone, did you? Come on, Luna, you know those slackers would only get in the way. Aren't I all the help you need? These characters have no nose. Yeah, they're all curling it up. Should we go back? No, we can't afford to waste any more time. We'll have to save the dream world with just the three of us. Great. Have some confidence, you two. You've got me, and I'm the strongest dream from this side of the dream world, right? I'm sure we're more than capable. Regardless, we've come too far to give up now. Let's fight our way through and get out of here. Our first proper boss-like encounter, and it's quite a doozy. Not only do we have extra pillows, not only do we have basically every pillow that we've encountered so far, but we have 2 extra. First up are the guard pillows, which are basically the armor knights so far. With his pillow lacks and brains, he makes up in an unmatched ability to obstruct paths. He has pretty decent mixed bulk, so we're gonna have to focus on him if we want to get past these 2. And then up here we have the dual sword pillow. Swordplay is the specialty of this bandit. He slices and dices all who cross his path. The main threat of him is that he attacks twice. Guaranteed, every time he attacks. So right now, our primary woes right now are the balloon pillows. However, there's something in this game that they haven't really taught us about yet, but does apply. Pillows have a threat range, where if you're outside of the threat range, or if nothing has happened within it, they won't actually move. Unlike, say, normal Fire Emblem, where there's a good chance that once you reach a certain part of the map, enemies will just dogpile on you. These pillows only move once they register that a threat has occurred. So, we can just focus on the enemies down here for now, focus on breaking through, and then be able to work our way through each piece by piece. And speaking of, let's take a look at our new party member that we got, Sophie. Sophie is interesting because she's functionally a stance character. If we look at her cards here, you can see she applies one of 2 stances to herself. Oh. Blech. Pressing the wrong buttons. C is to view cards, and then she has Initiation Stance, which is the green arrow, which gives her 10% increase to strength. And then she has another stance called Follow-Up Stance, which gives her a 10% buff to her dexterity or accuracy. These intermingle with each other, and as you can see with certain cards, they either apply one, or get an extra buff if it has a certain one. For example, we have Overwhelm, which has an extra range if it's a follow-up stance specifically, and then gives her the Initiation Stance again. So, Naru is mostly going to be the sort of snowball momentum character. She's able to expunge a lot of her cards in one turn to quickly take out certain threats within an area. So our game plan starting off is we're going to focus on taking out these coveted threats over here, namely the cover pillow and the archer pillow, and then reconsolidate and break through the guard pillows in front. Let's pop. Pop. And then start nuking. We want this cover pillow gone, taken specifically by Naru, or at the very least, as much as I can. Anyways, now, let's see Sophie in action. First, let's look for a card that gives her a specific thing. In this case, it would be Joust. So we can take care of that. So now she has... Right now, she has Initiation Stance, so we can go on Skewer, which gives her 1 MP back this turn if she has it, and gives her Follow-Up Stance. And since she has Follow-Up Stance now, if we go to Overwhelm, now it has an extra range and is able to attack him again. She also has Retreat, which basically lets her go back to this tile she started on and recover HP, but we don't need to do that right now. Instead, Gonna have Nera move over. I'm actually thinking instead, maybe we should have... Let's have her jump here. Oh wait. There we go. Alright. 2 major threats on the bottom area are done. So now we can focus on what's going up ahead. And as you can see here, these enemies back here haven't reacted yet. They will only react once we actually break through, so we can just focus on what's up ahead. Right now, that's just this guy. Let's start. Let's start getting procs on Luna. And bonk. Bonk. Let's do a little bit of set play here. Same thing with Sophie. Let's get her into range. Alright, time to ball. Launch the missile. Yeah, you see? That red exclamation mark indicates any time when a pillow notices a threat and is ready to attack. Let's plop another pillow here just because, you know, it's always nice to plop a pillow. Lance him. Let's gather this one so we don't leave it behind. Pop in the snoozes. I'm gonna pop more than one snooze, actually. Let's drop this first. We're able to kill this guy. So we broke through on the left side, but obviously I don't want to deal with both of them at once, so... Let's see. Yep. Almost all of her combos are going to start with Joust because they just... because it gives her Initiation Stance, which is... Oh yeah, she has Flourish, which lets her switch between either of them or just give her Initiation if she doesn't have any active right now. But I don't need this, so instead I'm going to go here so I can get this. Oh. I missed. Damn! Oh, my progress! So now we got these 3 extra pillows to contend with, and a slightly more healthier guard. First off, I just need to get rid of this guard soon. I do not want him in my life right now. He is only making my life worse. Anyways. Okay. Unfortunately, no, wait, let me see if I can get... yes! Peek, 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 peek. Slap. Big slap. Wizard's low on HP, so let's see. Alright, pop Flourish. Get rid of this guy. Get rid... let's start attacking the cleric too. And actually, we can retreat too. Just pop an extra heal and with a bit better positioning than prior. Ow. Okay. I'm gonna try to do a bit of a funny. Let's set down a carrot, hop over to it, and launch a tactical nuke. You know what? Launch 2. Let's have Sophie take care of the last enemy too. Fuck. There we go. I'm gonna apply snooze just so she can preemptively start getting some extra potency if push comes to shove, and also we'll give her a carrot. Who doesn't like carrots, you know? Alright, so like I said, these enemies so far haven't even registered that we managed to get through the bottom layer. So, let's keep an eye on the threat range and position ourselves so that we have the best position available for when we start. Pike, listen to me. To the north of the village lies a mysterious ruin said to contain ancient power. Our family has guarded it in secret for generations, and I fear that these bandits have finally come for it. Father, what are you saying? The gate to these ruins can only be opened with a special key. You must take it and run to the neighboring Pillow tribe. We haven't been on the best of terms with them, but I believe they will help us in our time of need. Father, how am I supposed to run when our brethren are fighting for their lives? I know this isn't easy. You are the chosen one, but you are not ready. You must get stronger. Now go quickly, before it's too late. With that cutscene, now everyone else has realized we're here. Damn anime protag moment. Okay, so Naru can get to the primitive. Sophie can't. He does not fight for his friends, unfortunately. Anyways, the question here is, who do I want to focus here? There are quite a number of threats. I think the one I'm most concerned about is the dual wielder. So let's see if we can get to him. Get that bitch sleepy and start slapping the shit out of him. Luckily, we have a lot of rerolls, so there we go. Again, I was concerned about the duel because the fact that he attacks twice means the damage can steal a lot harder than I'm able to deal with. Shield bash? Crit? Not a crit. Still not a crit. Damn, this card just doesn't want to crit. Flourish first, so we can get initiation stance. Poke. Range. Poke. Okay. So we took care of two major threats, that being the wizard and the duel. But we still have other threats to be worried about. Okay, this healer's gonna be a pain in my ass as long as it's alive, so... Oop, crit. Oh, I missed. Okay, healer's gone. Let's see. Okay, let's first heal Sophie, because being below half HP is pretty scary. Let's bonk. And let's bonk again. Ran out of MP, but that's fine. Can't attack anyone else's turn, so we'll just have to wait. Luckily, though, we're in pretty good shape. Everyone's relatively healthy. Decently so, honestly. And we got the last two enemies on the ropes. We could just pop a heal on Sophie. And then... slap. Slap. Please kill. Yeah. Everyone leveled up. Twice, even. That's a fat level up on Sophie, though. Damn. Almost everything. No, it is everything. The only thing she didn't level was movement. Hold up. We surrender. We'll give you everything we got. Just please spare our lives. We've been trying to do things peacefully this entire time. We didn't want to fight. We just wanted to pass through. Wait, you didn't come to loot and destroy our village? Then why did you kill the majority of our residents? Are you serious? We've had no opportunity to explain ourselves. Yeah, right. The writing's on the wall here. No matter how you look at it, you owe us big time. You know what? I've changed my mind. I'm going to burn your village to the ground. Wait, I was just kidding. We'll do anything you want. Good. Now about that gate to the north? How do we get it open? Well, one of our villagers gave the key to his son, and he ran off to the east to get support from our villagers. Seriously? Looks like we have to follow him.